Google Shopping versus Google Search Ads. Which one is better for e-commerce? Which one makes you more money? I'm going to compare the two in this video. Let's go. I get asked this a lot. What's the difference between Google Shopping and Google Search Ads? And which one is better? Shopping ads look like this. Search ads look like this. Both on Google, both great for e-commerce, but they are still very different and can get different results for your e-commerce store. If you want to make more money from Google ads, then pay attention to this video. Which one would you focus on if you had to pick just one? Well, I'm going to get into that. Before I get into a detailed breakdown of each Google Shopping and Google Search, let me make one thing very clear. Google Shopping ads almost always outperform Google Search ads, and they're also much more scalable. The problem? They are often much harder to get set up and then to optimize. There aren't a lot of good resources out there for helping people set up Google Shopping campaigns, except for my channel. You need to make sure you have a good product feed set up and then optimize those campaigns for profitability. If you know what you're doing, you can scale these bad boys like crazy with a high profit margin, a high ROAS, and a high volume in actual sales. Okay, let's get into why this is the case as I compare the two. Okay, so first we have search campaigns. These are text ads. There are no images for your products, nothing fancy like that, just text. You are using the power of words. To show for searches, you just choose a keyword and then Google will show you for different searches. If you choose a keyword like red slippers, then someone searching for buy red slippers online will then see your ad. This also needs a lot of explanation about match types, and I have a whole video on keyword match types, so check the description for a link to that video and check that one out. But basically, your search ads are limited by the keywords that you choose. This is good and bad for e-commerce. It means you have a lot of control about when your ads are displayed. If you have a tight budget, then this can work really well. Also, you can start search campaigns and get a lot of traffic right out of the gate at the start, so you don't have to wait for them to scale up like you do for shopping campaigns. What do I think about using search campaigns for my e-commerce stores? We run them for our stores, but generally we see that shopping campaigns deliver more volume and better results. Search campaigns are limited because you need to choose the keyword yourself. People generally convert at lower rates on search campaigns, and the cost per click is generally higher. I'm speaking in very general terms here, but this is generally what I see. There are some really cool things you can do with search campaigns, like targeting different products, running RLSA campaigns, which is retargeted list search ads, targeting top of funnel, and sending people to a blog or some sort of lead magnet to capture their email address so you can build your audience for your e-commerce store. The world is your oyster. But compared to shopping campaigns, I find that search campaigns don't perform as well, especially when targeting bottom of funnel traffic. That is, getting more sales profitably is much easier with shopping campaigns when done right. But hey, they work really well together. Okay, now let's talk about those shopping campaigns. They used to be called PLAs, or product listing ads. They are image-based ads that show on search, often on the side, at the top, and there's also a little tab that people can click and see all the shopping products for that search query. They can see the title, the price, often reviews, an image, very important, and often the description, but often they need to click through to read the description. They always send customers straight to the product page, so you can't use them to send to a homepage or a blog or anything like that. You can't easily bid on keywords. There are a few workarounds to try and bid on certain queries, but largely you're bidding on the product level or product group collection level. If you are just starting Google ads for your e-commerce store, I recommend setting up your shopping campaigns first. Why? They convert really well. People can see what your product looks like before they click. You can also collect a lot of search data in the search terms report of your shopping campaign to help inform you about the keywords you should be using in your search campaign. They are also very scalable. You are not limited by certain keywords because Google will see your product feed and then go out and show your products to a wide variety of people. In this case, I love letting Google use their algorithm to do this because they really know what converts well, and I just care about that profitability of that shopping campaign. Okay, what sucks about shopping campaigns? Well, for one, it's the setup. It can be incredibly painful and tedious, and Google is very strict when they review your product feed in Google Merchant Center, so it can be extremely hard to get things approved. Especially if it's your first time, it's a lot of pain. I remember my first time. But stop and think. This is actually a really good thing because few e-commerce store owners are willing to take the time, energy, and the patience to learn this stuff about Google Shopping. Once you've done this and set them up, you're entering an advertising space that a lot of people actually avoid. They stay over there on Facebook, which is great. We can get some fantastic results on Facebook, but we can have all this traffic over in Google that other people aren't even thinking about. So you can get all these clicks and reap the rewards as you scale your store. I've made a lot of videos on Google Shopping, setting them up, optimizing them, so be sure to check out my channel. I have a lot of playlists on there as well about Google Shopping. I'll also leave some links in the description to some incredibly valuable Google Shopping videos that you can check out to learn how to set them up and then grow them to grow your store. Go there and devour that content. Just go through and learn as much as you can about shopping campaigns because they're an amazing asset for growing your store with amazing traffic. There's a lot of stuff here to learn, like bidding management, setting up the feed, structuring your campaigns. Oh, there's so much to do, as well as the ongoing optimizations with negative keywords, budgeting. There's a lot to go through here, so go through and check out those videos and learn as much as you can. Like I said, link in the description to all those resources and learn a lot from everything I've got to give you. But apart from that, if you have any questions about Google Shopping or Google Search or anything else about e-commerce, leave a comment below with your question and I'll do my best to answer it as soon as I can. If you found this video helpful, then please give it that thumbs up. That tells YouTube that Sam over here is making stuff that people like, his audience is enjoying and finding this valuable. Thanks so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.